Once again, I'm talking to Hoosier great Christian Whopper, man. And today marks the 10-year anniversary to the day. You hit one of the biggest shots in Indiana basketball allure, man. You have Keith Smart's 1987 championship shot. You have Jay Edwards' rainbow threes, Michigan, Illinois. Even my shot gets in there every now and again against Temple, but I think you made the shot that rejuvenated the Indiana basketball fan base, and I know that's just awesome to be able to to feel that every single year and talk about that every year for the rest of your life. That's what you don't talk about that. But I want to go back, man, to that game against Kentucky, man, because now that I talk to you, there are other ramifications in that game for you personally. Like, you was talking about being at Memphis. Cal was at Memphis. You probably was going to sign at Memphis. Cal bounces, goes to Kentucky, and they walking in your gym. He looking at you like, boy, you should have came here. And you looking at him like, man, I'm about to give you the business and show you this is where I'm supposed to be. But tell us, talk to the people about your mindset going into that game first, as an individual and as a team.
As an individual, I had success against them the previous year. Not so much my freshman year. They were just too good for my freshman year.
I was rebuilding.
Rebuilding. But my sophomore year, we went into there. I played a great game. I'm not sure what I had. Probably had a 20 or something, but we played a great game. We had them quiet for. I think they went on like a crazy run at the end. Anyway, we played them well in row. So I always felt confident playing against Kentucky just because I always felt like I played well in bigger games anyway. So I kind of knew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I was gonna be successful and, you know what I'm saying, have a good game. They had a lot of guys that I felt like I was just as good as that got the media attention, they got the national attention. Terrence Jones, different guys like that. I felt like, hey man, I'm just as good as these guys. I may be a little older. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it through the NBA lens now.
Yep.
Maybe a little older, but I feel like I'm just as good. So I had that chip on my shoulder, like, hey, I'm finna prove to the world that you know what I'm saying, that I can play, that I belong here too. So
absolutely.
Going into that game, that's how I felt individually. Our prep was good. Throughout that week, we kind of knew what we was taking away. Like I said, we was on a string defensively. We knew what we needed to take away. We took away their lobs. We took away certain sets that made them comfortable. We just had to go out and execute it. And we knew it was gonna be. We didn't know it was gonna be like that. I think we thought we was gonna. We honestly felt like we could blow them out.
Right. Oh, word up.
We felt like we could blow them out. Like we got up on them 10-12 in that game. We just kind of fell apart down the stretch. They was number one team. They came back. They made a run. They did what they were supposed to do. But we felt like we felt like we kind of had let down a little bit.
Y'all let them off the hook.
We let them off the hook a little bit as far as what we were supposed to do, and they kind of came back. They got momentum and they kind of took the lead. But we felt like, hey man, we just as good as them. We got just as many pros as they do. Going into that game, and I think that was our statement. I think everybody in that locker room felt the same way. Like I know everybody in there had individual matchups they wanted to win. Vic with Michael Gilchrist, Cody with Anthony Davis, me with Terrence Jones. Like we had individual matchups that we talked about that we wanted to win. Right. Anyway, so we went into that game with a chip on our shoulder. Bro. Like we here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's incredible, man. You just mentioned them names. Who else was this? It was Anthony Davis, Terrence Jones, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Who was running the one at that time?
Marcus Teague, Indiana boy.
Wow.
And with Yogi and them may have felt. I don't know how Yogi felt, but I know they played around the Indianapolis area together.
Yeah, definitely.
They had a good bench though. They had Darius Miller coming off the bench. He was a senior for them. He was pivotal for them.
Yeah.
Deron Lamb was a pro. He had a good game against us. So yeah, it was a battle. It was a battle.
So you go into that timeout down to Kentucky, man. When you sat down and you guys was like, all right, man, we let them off the hook. What was Tom Crean's initial game plan? and did you guys actually come out and execute it? Take us back to that particular moment, what was talked about in that huddle, and then break down what actually happened in slow motion for us.
And I remember, okay, I think they had the lead on us, bro, and I think we drew up a play for Victor to get downhill, and I think Victor kind of turned the ball over real quick, right?
Right. Yeah.
I remember looking at his face like, dang, like he looking at his face like, man, I think I done blew the game. Like we
Right.
got there for a few seconds. We had to foul after that. We had to foul,
Uh-huh.
and we looking like, Vic, I see just the dejection on Vic's face. Like, man, I done blew the game and turned the ball over. But I don't know. I don't know why, but I ain't even like this. You know what I'm saying? But usually I'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. Like, but this time for some reason I was just like real positive. Like, bro, we good. We still gonna win. I always felt like we was gonna win that game. And you know, we pulled it in. Coach drew up the play or whatever in the timeout. But we always, Coach Green always.
What was the play? Well, I want to know what the play was.
The play was what it was. Like Cody screened the wrong person, but it ended up working out because I think they was gonna foul us. I'm not sure if they was or wasn't, but Cody screened the right guy, like right before he was trying to foul. He was supposed to screen him before he got the ball, but Cody screened him like right when he got the ball.
He got it. Okay.
So it was just Verdell was just pinning down. I can remember just screaming Verdell's name as he running it down, screaming like behind you, and he heard me. Like even through the midst of that, Verdell heard me. But the play was for Verdell to get in the paint. We had a hammer screen on the other side for somebody going to the corner. I was in the trail spot. You know what I'm saying? So we were screaming. I was screaming behind him because once he got screened, them kind of guys was out to play. That's when I kind of realized, okay, we got momentum. So let me run. And then Verdell, thank God, he threw it back and you know, right in stride, right where I needed to be, 1-2 into the shot. But I can remember, bro, I can remember just being into the huddle, like just always feeling like we was gonna win. We was gonna win. Even when they went up one, even when they made made one, missed one. To take the lead, I always still felt like we was gonna win that game.
Right. And when you let that show, you caught it in stride, 1-2. That's what we work on every
day.
Trail three. When you let it go, did you think it was going in, or was you like, man?
All I knew.
Before you explain it, because when I think I hit one against Penn State my junior year, and I let it go. Temple, I knew it was going in. I was like, because I did everything your junior high coach tell you to do. Hands ready, pass fake, lock the elbow out. You know what I'm saying? Because I was off early in the game. I was off. And I was like, I have to make this shot. So I knew that. But in Penn State, I just kind of threw it up. And it was a prayer. I was like, man. And it went in. You surprised yourself. Like, damn, that shit went in. You know what I'm saying? So did you think it was going, or was you shocked when it actually, not that you thought you was going to miss, but you was like, damn, that shit went in.
Bro, put it like this. I knew it felt good. You know how it is, but shit, that don't always mean it's gonna go in.
Right. Hit the back rim and you be mad.
It feel good, but I was playing well that game. I think I had like 17 at the time. I've been playing well. I probably had like, I don't know, 14 or something in the second half or something like that. So I'm cooking now. So I'm feeling good. But all I know, when I let it go, it felt good, but they late contested me.
Yeah, yep.
I really couldn't see the ball. Like all I seen,
that's
I couldn't see the ball. Like because they laid it, I let it go. They late contest, so they jumping all in the air. I really couldn't see the ball. Only time I seen the ball was really through the net.
Right.
Like, I just seen the net snap. And I just heard the roar, and I kind of, you know what I'm saying. I like I said, I 1-2, then I held my follow up through it, and I stayed in. And hey, it went in, man. It's crazy.
History, man.
The rest was history.
How did that? What changed after the Wat Shot? What changed?
Everything changed for me around campus. You know, like, and I think everything changed for us as a team too. I feel like everybody felt like, okay, these guys for real. We got some cooking here. We got, you know, I just feel like that excitement around the university, like it was like, boom, Indiana basketball back. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like that. You know, not just from, you know, I'm talking about from students around it to the fans. I'm talking about everybody. It was just a different feel around campus. Like Indiana basketball is back.
Right.
And I think that's why it was so pivotal for me making that shot, bro. It rebirthed a flame that had went out a long time ago with the university, with the students, with the that excitement around the university as far as what it meant just to get to a basketball game, to go into a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? It was a difference. Like, we were selling out. Obviously, still everybody coming. We selling out 17,000 regardless. Right. But it was a difference. All of a sudden, you got people camping out all night to get into the games. You know what I'm saying? It just gave it a different, it just gave it a different feel. We coming out of practice, people right there asking for me to sign the shot.
Yeah, right.
Always, everywhere.
Picture printed out already.
Oh man, everywhere I go, I come out the door. I come out of my apartment. You know what I'm saying? It might be some guys there trying to, you know what I'm saying, get me to sign this, get me to sign that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just made it real large. Like it just took everything to the next level.
Did you go to like the ESPYs or any of those?
I wanted ESPY behind it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I wanted ESPY behind it. That like, I don't know when the ESPY was, but I think it was at the end of my junior year.
Right, yeah.
My mom, dad, and sister, and Coach Crane flew out. It was bro, I felt like I was gonna win the ESPY, but I didn't feel like it because I don't know. I was up against some other good plays and stuff.
Right.
But once I knew it was betting wise, as far as like votes,
yeah,
I kind of knew I was gonna win just because Hoosier Nation was going. They were gonna do what they were gonna do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Once they put that out, you know what I'm saying, with the voting and stuff. But I got a chance to go experience that, bro. Got a chance to get up there and talk to it. Aaron Rodgers gave me handed me the ESPY, bro, and it was wow. You talking about being nervous, getting up there. Wow. Hey, it's a live event going on. I get up there having to think. I think my teammates. I think Cody. I think Verdell for passing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It was a big moment for me, bro. I was a little nervous in it, but it was a good moment. It was a great moment. So
you don't know. I come from hip hop, man. So I always wondered what it was like to walk across that stage and get an award. You know what I mean?
Oh man, it's crazy. and it was live. It's live. You know what I'm saying? You can't get up there. You don't want to get up there stuttering. I was focused on what I was saying.
Right.
Point and getting it done. Like, I wasn't trying to. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to mix it up too much.
Mm-hmm. So now in the aftermath, man, how does it get, now, to like days like today? And do you get frustrated and irritated by it, or you embrace it because people want to talk about it every year? And anytime they talk about a big Indiana shot, like, how do you take it?
Man, I take it. I don't get frustrated about it. Mm-hmm. Only time I really got frustrated about it is a few times, you know what I'm saying, people diminish like what else I done.
Right, yeah. They forget 1,700 points.
Come on, man. That was just 3 points. Now I got 17,000 more of them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
Like, people, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you gotta take the good. I take that, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that than not have it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I put it like that. I ain't gonna never, like, it's just a 10 year. I don't never get tired of hearing it because I don't, you know what I'm saying? If you ever want to feel some love, just go back to Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about it. So I don't feel no bad way about it at all.